Hi Horse Bosses, welcome to my week 2 progress report of the Comeback Challenge. Day number 8, run number 3. This run was held at the Holbrook Arena with the Little Colorado Horsemen's Association Gymkhana. In this run, I tried to use the Martha Josie $1 Million bit with the longer shanks. It didn't go well for me or Gigi, and she had a little delay around each barrel. The one thing that I did amazingly well was that I was calm and I felt like I pushed Gigi a little more between the barrels. The one thing I want to change for next time is that I definitely know Gigi does not work well with a gag bit. Another thing I want to work on is cleaning up that third barrel. Day 9, with guided meditation and visualizing the end goal, a nice rest day. Gigi really enjoyed it. I am visualizing a 17.5 and placing consistently at the top of the 2D. The end of this challenge will look like me and Gigi will be top contenders in the 2D. We will also be winners if we reach our goal of running a 17.5 and become consistently top of the 2D. When I visualize my 10 runs in my mind, I can see exactly what I'm not doing right. I'm not hitting all 4 spots around the third barrel. I'm missing point number 3 and it's causing Gigi to go in wide, slice off the backside, and then not giving her enough room to turn so she comes out wide. I'm not hustling to the first barrel. I need to look to my next barrel faster. I need to appreciate every run with Gigi because she always gives me 110%. I need to look at the next barrel and not at Gigi's head, and I need to stop trying different bits on her. Day number 10, run number 4. Some things that I needed to do before I started my run was I needed to organize the horse blankets, clean out and fill the horse waters, fill the hay feeders, get my tack room and my trailer cleaned out and fixed. I also cleaned our bathroom in our house, washed and folded laundry, started dinner, and sent a quick text to my kids to let them know I'm thinking about them. Run number 4 was the virtual pattern at my friend Melissa's house. We did pretty good to the first. We went super wide on the second, but we sure fixed our third a little bit. It was clean and snappy, and I used my outside leg. We did pull up a little bit before the timer because there's a short place to stop after that. But overall, I was pretty pleased with the way Gigi ran. She hasn't seen this pattern in about 2.5 years. Hi Horse Bosses, day 11. So how's it going so far? I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. I feel like I'm right on track with all the daily challenges. I feel like I'm doing really good making the runs that I need to run, and I'm really enjoying this challenge and having a purpose toward getting back in shape and getting back out there and getting Gigi barrel racing. My equipment update, the only thing I really feel like I need to do is I need to pressure wash my pads. They're kind of crusty, and they actually need to be cleaned really good so they don't start rubbing hair off Gigi's back. I do feel like Gigi and I do need some slow work. I think that we need to really focus a little bit on the third barrel drill and figure out some muscle memory for both me and for her of how we can go ahead and work on that third barrel, and I can use my outside leg. And I just think we need to make it perfect at slow work and at a trot before we get brave enough to start doing it faster. I am starting to incorporate it into some of my runs, but I just think that we need to kind of fine-tune that a little bit. I also think that Gigi really enjoys getting out on the trail to long trot, and I think I do need to remember to just make riding fun for her too, and take her out on a trail ride 2 or 3 times a month. Once a week would be ideal. It doesn't always work with my work schedule, but I do need to remember that it shouldn't be work all the time. This is something we do for fun, to get away and enjoy ourselves, so I still need to make it fun for Gigi as well. What changes do I need to make my timing on my next runs better? I think again that's the third barrel. I think I need to not cue Gigi when we have been cueing going into the third barrel, and not cue her to turn until my leg is right at the third barrel. So that gives her the back side of the barrel to come around and to make a turn, because she is a stiff horse and she is a bigger horse, so she does need that little extra stride on the back side of the barrel to have time to turn. Otherwise I'm cueing her and she's slicing off the back and coming out wide, and I think that's costing us at least a 0.5 in our time, if not more, because it just makes the whole run home not straight. It just is a bigger pause. I think if we could really fix that timing issue, I think Gigi's ready. I think I just need to fix myself and figure out how to ask her the right way. So today Gigi is going to go for a little short trail ride when I get off work. The days are getting longer. It's super exciting. I'm ready to be able to get on her on the days I work too. So it doesn't really happen during the winter, but we're just gonna go on a short little trail ride around the block when I get home. Have a great day. See you guys tomorrow. Day 12, the run reviews of all 4 runs I've done so far. Run number 1, I need to push her more into the first barrel and look faster to go to the second barrel. I need to wait till I'm closer to the second barrel to cue her for the turn. I need to push her between the second and third barrel when I'm leaving it. I need to sit up and not lean into the third barrel, which is making me slice her on the back side of it and making a wide turn. She did run home in a straight line, which was pretty good. Run number 2, the same thing. I feel like I need to push more into the first barrel and not be a passenger. I think the first barrel was nice. I think the second barrel was nice. I need to push into the third barrel. She still went wide and sliced it on the backside, and then we kind of came home a little bit wide in an arc instead of a straight line. Run number 3, I did kick a little more going to the first. We were trying a new bit with a gag on it, so I feel like there was a delay at each barrel and kind of a half shake of Gigi's head. I didn't kick between the first and second, and then we still went wide on the third barrel, sliced off the backside. Gigi did shake her head and we came home way in a big arch instead of running straight. Run number 4, again, I wasn't really pushing into the first barrel. We came out and went super wide into the second barrel, and then Gigi came out wide. We did kind of do better on the third barrel. I pushed her past a little bit, and then we did pull up a little bit on the way home just because it was a short place to stop after the timer. I did take a lot of notes when I did the run reviews on these 4 runs, just so I can look back at the issues that I had and keep those in mind and see if I can fix them as we go forward. Day 13, run number 5. Much better. Yeah. So with this 5th run, I really wanted to run faster than 13.5. I wanted to clean up that first and second barrel, and I wanted to push her a little more. The one thing we did amazingly well is we nailed that third barrel. Yay! And we did get a faster time of a 13.196. Day 14, active rest day. Super active for me, but Gigi totally enjoyed her day in the sun. So while Gigi was resting, I was pretty busy. I started dinner. I did 3 miles on my treadmill. I did clean up the house and wash and fold all the laundry. I organized my tack room. I also studied some more on the third barrel and what I can do to help make that third barrel tighter in my next coming runs. I worked with my 2 yearlings. This is Gigi's foal from last year, and this is 7, my Slick by Design Bully Bouillon cross. At this point in the challenge, I feel like I am still finding areas to improve on with each race that I do, and then with each race that I run review as well. I feel like the things I need to fix are simple, and I should be able to fix them in the next 3 to 4 runs. And I feel pretty hopeful and excited to beat my old times in these arenas and to just see where Gigi and I can end up. I feel like others are viewing me while I reach for this goal. My husband and family have been super supportive. I have a few good friends who have also been super positive and are showing me encouragement. Also, a few of my other friends have just become quiet. I'm not really getting anything negative or positive from them, just kind of quiet. And it does hurt just a little bit, but I guess this is my dream, not theirs. Am I beginning to doubt myself? I would have to honestly say yes and no. A little yes, because I was doing so good at the beginning of this challenge right when it started, and then the couple runs in I kind of had some setbacks and my times were not as fast as what I was running. And a little bit no, because I know that I have the integrity and the tenacity to push through things when they're hard and to be positive and to see the positive outcome that might come. So here are some of the affirmations I have hanging around my house in my tack room that I say to myself when I need to get rid of the self-doubt. The first one is, while most are dreaming of success, winners wake up and work hard to achieve it. The next one is, inside you is a champion just waiting to be released. You're stronger than you think you are. Don't quit. Refuse to be anything but successful. A winner is a dreamer that never gave up. There are so many people out there who will tell you that you can't. What you've got to do is turn around and say, watch me. If you aren't afraid of the speed, then you aren't going fast enough. That is one I definitely need to remember all the time when I'm thinking about Gigi and her speed. Hi, horse bosses. I feel like I am visualizing the end of this challenge and where I want to be on a daily basis, probably more times than I should during the day, especially when I'm at work, but you know, it's what I'm passionate about. What I'm visualizing when I see the end of this challenge is Gigi and I consistently in the 2D. Like, people are like, oh, watch out, she's gonna get you, she's a 2D. I also want us to be bumping into the 1D. I don't know if that'll happen in the 30 days, but that is my goal for the next couple of months. I picture the perfect barrel run a lot of times, that activity where we had to visualize 10 runs in our mind. I don't know how it was for everyone else, but it was super enlightening for me. I could see my mistakes when I visualized my run, and I could see where I'm messing my third barrel up so horribly. So I visualized fixing that and how it will look and what I will be doing. I visualize who's going to be around me, my husband, my friends, everybody's going to be saying good job. Like, people that video you, you can totally tell in the video if they think you had a good run, because it kind of makes some sounds and it's kind of exciting. I visualize which arena it will be in, either Taylor or if it's the Holbrook arena. Honestly, I'd like to be 2D in both those arenas, bumping into the 1D. And then I visualize what I'm going to say about it on Facebook and how I'm going to celebrate it and what I'm going to post, and you know, just how I'm going to be happy about it. So I visualize that. I feel like more than one time a day, probably a lot of times a day. I meditate on it for a few minutes when I wake up in the morning, and then I also meditate on it and kind of think about things right before I go to bed. So it's kind of always out there into the universe, and I'm putting out those positive vibes that this is my goal and this is where I want to be, and I feel like it's right there and I'm going to be able to grasp it pretty soon.